Tell me one man in English football that knows English football better than Neil Warnock.
I don't know. I just think he's too soft. I just think he's not aggressive enough for me.
He's useless.
Yeah?
He's absolutely useless.
Yourself?
Absolutely useless.
So we're inside the 3 tons. I'm here with Dawny. Now this is your establishment, isn't it, Dawny?
It is. Well, I'm the manager.
Are you a manager? Well, class it is your establishment.
Yeah. I feel like it's mine. Yeah.
Well, we're down here. Thanks so much for letting us come and do some filming.
Absolutely.
We're here watching the England game. Quick question for you. Is Southgate the right man for the job?
No.
No? Go on then, why not?
Never has been.
Why not?
I don't know. I just think he's too soft. I just think he's not aggressive enough for me. I don't know. He gets people playing, but he doesn't get them as a team. Individually, fantastic. But I just think he doesn't know how to bond a team together. Yeah. I'd love to see Klopp as the manager
would you have
of the
Klopp,
England
would you?
squad.
Yeah,
I would, yeah.
Well, he's not doing anything at the minute.
Exactly
is he?
right. So why not interview him?
So do you reckon this will be Southgate's last tournament, whether he wins or?
I think it will be.
Yeah.
I think he'll.
And do you think it'll end in success or not?
Well, according to Chloe Smith, the medium, on this morning, she said she was asked that question, and she was like, "Oh, don't put me on the spot. Don't put me on the spot. They will go most of the way, but not all of the way. So I'm going to go with her and say we'll get to the quarterfinals, maybe semis, but we are not. I've had a shave. But no, I don't think they'll go all the way. No, I really don't. I'm so sorry.
So inside 3 tons. In Uttoxeter for the England game, we've obviously bumped into a few Stoke fans, but we're also here watching the England game, ain't we? I'm going to ask you all a question. You can answer. I don't know who wants to go first.
Yeah.
Is Southgate the right man for the job?
Well, after we scored, yes, he was, but then it disappeared, didn't it? So if it stays the same, I think no, he isn't.
Do you think he's the right man for the job? Full stop.
He's got us to a semi-final. He's got us to a final. But whether he can take us any further, I don't know. Seems different, doesn't it?
What about yourself?
He isn't the right man.
He's not the right man.
He's not the right man, and he's not making the most of the players he's got available to him.
Is that why you think he's not the right man?
I don't think he's not making the most of the some of the best players in the world. He's not making the most of them players.
Which players are you referring to?
I don't think he's making the most of Bellingham or Foden. Certainly Saka. Any of them. I don't think he's making the best of a good set of players.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Exactly the same what Dad says.
Yeah.
You've also got Mainu, Palmer. You've got some of the best young lads in the world we've got, and he's not using them. I don't think he's got the right mix, and he's not bringing the young ones on.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd win this game 3-0, and in the last game we could have used a lot of the subs, give them a run. Because you might need him in the semi if we get there.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do enough change. He's not the man for me.
See, I'm going to stretch my neck out and say, to be fair, I'm on the fence about Southgate as well, because I think that even though he's taken us, like you said, to a semi-final and a final, I just find in the moments that really matter, his tactical nous isn't quite there.
Isn't good enough.
No,
He was brought in at a time when we didn't have a manager, didn't we? So he's done a good job, but maybe we're looking at another, But
is Southgate the right man for the job?
He's the right man for the way we play. He's not the right man for what we want to achieve, really, is he? So that's my answer.
Do you not think? Why not?
The decisions there, twice now, we're playing negative against teams, Serbia and Denmark. We're giving them credit by playing so poorly and just like inviting them onto us. We should be attacking these teams.
Yeah.
If we sit back against teams like your France's and Italy, fair enough. But we shouldn't be doing this against teams we're playing against tonight.
You think we need to? Do you think it's tactically? Because I'll agree with you. I don't think he's tactically right for the job necessarily.
No, not at all. We've given him time and time, but we're getting to that stage now. We're saying we've got the best players, but we're still not getting the results, are we? We're getting to the point, but we used to get to the point even years and years ago, 2000. It's still 20 years further on, but we're still getting the same reasons.
We're close, but not quite.
Yeah, but
cigar, are we?
These players are performing on a world stage, Champions Leagues they're winning, and you can take a lot of them and say, well, why can't you do it for England?
Who would you have in instead?
You've just thrown a name there, and I thought, really? But now it's grown in me, Klopp. He said it behind the bar. So what about Klopp? Eh?
What about Klopp?
Make the Scousers happy.
Do you think Southgate's the right man for the job?
I think you have to give him this tournament at least. Give him this tournament. After that, I think if he doesn't win anything, I think he's done.
Do you reckon?
I think that's his time. Yeah.
Do you think he's had enough? I mean, like, do you follow the England team much?
Not a lot. No, I prefer club football. I watch it. You know what I mean? It's football at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
There's a fair few supporters of teams that will follow that similar kind of thing. What is it about England? Is there something about England that doesn't do the same for you as club football?
No, just to be honest with you, you follow Forest. Well, I follow Forest week in, week out. I'm season ticket holder. I go away, I go everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's this comes every 2 years, doesn't it? You get the Euros, you get the World Cup. Forest is week in, week out for me. So it's like me. It's me team. You know what I mean? Since I was a kid,
100%.
like
Yeah,
every week. So
that.
yeah, that's why.
That,
Do you know what I mean?
that resonates. So if Southgate goes after this tournament, who's coming in?
Oh God. You know what? I might be a bit biased, but if he hadn't gone Leicester, I would have said Steve Cooper. He'd done well with under 21s, I think it was, and under 70s. I think it was under 70s. He did really well. So yeah, I would have given it him 100%. Yeah, but he's at Leicester, 100%. His football is a little bit counter-attacking. It's not very. It's not exciting, but he does the job. Do you know what I mean? He took Forest from bottom to promotion within what? 6 months, 7 months, you know what I mean? So I'd 100% give him a go, 100%.
Is Southgate the right man for the job?
No, because why didn't he play Palmer today? Because Palmer's, he's been scoring goals for Chelsea. So why do you put Chelsea players on who are not bloody scoring? He scores for his club, he'll score for the country, and he runs away. Why did you put his teammate on? He's useless.
Yeah?
He's absolutely useless.
Yourself?
Useless.
I've got a slightly different opinion. I think Southgate over the last 2 tournaments has done really well for us. I think he's took us further than anybody since when we won it with Sir Alf Ramsey. I think since then he's been the best coach we've had to take us far in tournaments. The problem we've got in England is we're very political. I mean, I've watched over the last couple of weeks that they've made us favourite to win the Euros. Now I've looked across the continent. We're only favourite in England to win the Euros, so we're putting too much pressure on ourselves to perform. Now we watch other teams play. Sometimes they do good things, sometimes they do shit things. I've watched Spain, I've watched Germany, I've watched Italy, I've watched France. There's times where they don't do things right and they get things wrong, but they encourage. Where for some reason we have that much pressure on ourselves to do so well, and it's stupid. Is Southgate the right man? Look, he's a defender. He's never really won much and never really done a lot. He's been at steady clubs. He's done a steady job in his career. Has he done that as a manager? No, he hasn't. We've got the players we've got. We need more of an expansive midfielder / striker to push us on. We're not a defensive team. We're an attacking team. So we need to play attacking players.
Can I ask a serious question?
Go on.
Right. As a lifelong football fan, I want to ask you one question.
Go on.
And I want you to give me the honest answer.
Yeah.
Right. It's a yes or a no.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Do you think tonight that Neil Warnock would have played a better game of football than Gareth Southgate? With that,
Yes, he would.
it's a yes.
He's a footballer.
It's a yes.
He's a football manager, and he's been to all these teams. He's gone from different divisions from below, and he's proved it. He's proved that he can do this kind of thing. It gets him up the league.
My point
Now,
is,
I'll tell you why I asked that question. It's because he's not a Gucci manager.
he's bread
He's
and
not
butter.
a big name.
He's bread and butter.
But tell me one man in English football that knows English football better than Neil Warnock.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And
I'd say Jurgen Klopp. Yeah.
Would you boys
and
have
I guarantee you tonight you would not have seen that.
I was thinking Jurgen Klopp.
Question for you. Come back in. Go on. Would all 3 of you, right? Because we've had this before. 2 people now have said Jurgen Klopp for next England manager.
No, I disagree with that. I would, but in the sense that I disagree with it because all the great teams that seem to win titles like the Euros and the World Cup, they all seem to have the Spanish won it with a Spanish coach.
That bag we've seen tonight needs an old school English manager, and he's the only one I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time someone wins a tournament, Italy with the Euros, Mancini, Spain, I can't remember who the Spanish manager was, but back in the day he was the Spanish one. Brazil, when they won the World Cup, the French, they all have somebody from their nationality who knows the team. We've gone to a stage now where, whether it's fortunate for English football, unfortunate for English football, or it's fortunate for the rest of football, where we've sort of let coaches and from different cultures come up, and English coaches unfortunately are dropping off, and they're not as good because they don't, I think the cost of money to be an English coach or to be a coach at the top level over in this country is too much. So you go to places like your Spain, your Italy, your France, and further around Europe.
That was Sven going out, didn't we?
That's what I'm saying.
We tried. £5 million a year. He was getting £5 million a year. What did he do for us? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
They did nothing, because they're not playing for they're not.
No.
Just Sven is Swedish. He's Sweden.
Yeah, I know.
Swedish.
Yeah, but he was England manager. He was in England manager.
I understand that, but he was Sweden. He plays the Sweden way because he's Swedish.
Yeah, no, but you shouldn't do that. You should play the English way.
But they don't
play English football.
If you're not born that way, you're not been brought up that. You won't.
No, but you should play English football.
Quick question.
If I'm brought
to you
up in
boys.
England, I'm not going to do. If I'm brought up in England, build a house an English way, I'm not going to go to Bulgaria and do it the Bulgarian way. So I think I'm better.
Quick question. If you were England manager tonight, what would you have changed? What would you have done differently?
Well, I would have played
You would have played Parma, we know that.
I would have played Parma. I would have done a back five.
Back five, with two
Three.
backs.
Back three. Well, midfield three, and the two wing backs.
Yeah. That what you've done.
Yeah.
More attacking.
Yeah, more attacking.
Would you have two up front?
They definitely have two.
Would you?
Yeah.
Who would you have?
Hey, Ollie Watkins for starters, and I want to play Ali Kane straight away. But he brought him on too late, and we didn't benefit from it.
Have you done anything different?
Yes, tactically I'd have done. I wouldn't have started Trent, Alexander-Arnold.
No.
I've sat Declan Rice in front of a back three or a back four, whatever suits, and I'd have put Foden inside with Bellingham behind Kane, and I'd have gone Saka one wing, and I'd have gone maybe Palmer, Gordon, Eze on the other wing, or maybe even Trent on the other wing to put a ball in. How they're playing at the minute, pushing Foden out wide on the left, he's proved it season in, season out so far with City. He's more dangerous running through the middle, running at people. 100%. So that's what I'd have put.
Gentlemen, you have been absolutely fantastic interviews. Stoke Fan TV, Extra Time, you've been watching it with these two chaps. I don't know your names. What are your names?
My name's Rob.
Michael. We might have to get these boys back on the show.